Hi friends, it's Amanda. Thanks so much for being here and watching. Super excited to be joining you today for the Altenew and Pinkfresh Studio June collaboration blog hop with their stunning new collection, Celebrate. Oh my heart, is this collection gorgeous. This pattern paper is called The Story. It grabbed me straight away. I can't wait to fussy cut that one. And this beautiful floral, Progress. So they're the two papers I'm going to focus on today for my layout. And as I said, straight into some fussy cutting for this one. So I'm just going to cut out around the edge and of course that central floral. And yeah, I've even created a little inset part there using the reverse side of the cover sheet for my cardstock today, because of course the quality of our papers is so high that and of course the white is a perfect match then to the whites in the paper. So I often will do that with Pinkfresh Studio because everything is so high quality and high end that it's silly to use other cardstock. This is so much better. So playing with some of the ephemera now from the Celebrate collection. I like the idea of doing a double frame photos today for my layout, but the other frames were a little bit bigger or a little bit too similar to the pattern paper Progress. So I'm actually going to use that note card that you saw me pop in there and probably trim that up to be a frame. And just looking through the florals, oh, decisions. It's actually so hard because they're all so pretty and you have to, yeah, I don't want to take away from that central one, but I did notice the stamp Celebrate today matches, yeah, that gorgeous floral. And then there's this one as well, which is gorgeous too. But I think Celebrate today might just, it's the same floral. I think that's going to have to feature somehow. So yeah, let's cut that frame first. So I've gone and just used my scalpel, cut that out, and going to put my darling girl's photo in that one there, and of course her other photo in this frame here. So nothing tricky, really simple and easy. So they're ready to go. And yeah, I've left those pieces up so they can have a little bit of soft dimension. And then just thinking about my plan so far, because I didn't have a plan. Those two papers just jumped out at me and straight away I just started creating, which normally I sometimes will think about things a bit more first, but I like the idea of that. I like that. Hello. There's a few words in the ephemera and I liked the hello love. I thought that was beautiful for my darling girl. So thinking about how I'd incorporate that as well. And I like that there, but I feel like it's getting a bit lost. That beautiful Progress paper is just divine and I don't want it to get to hide away my title, but or to take away from anything else on the page either. So that fits nice there. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That one says a beautiful moment. That's a really lovely journal card. I think that's really, really sweet and that works well as well. So, oh, I like that better there. You can actually read it now. That's better. So just playing along at the moment, just fiddling and fussing, and as I said, lots of florals today. And look, it's such a beautiful collection because it's a perfect blend of card making meets scrapbooking, because there were a million cards if I'd had time I would have made today, because the stamps are divine, and then the ephemera works really well for card making or scrapbooking. Like the sentiments, there's lots of smaller frames and things which I think would be perfectly sized for card fronts. And the papers are divine. So whether you do a combination of stamped and paper cards, or if you just prefer scrapbook paper cards, I mean, there's just so many possibilities with this collection. It's just divine. So I will have links for you in the description box below to get this collection, because it is only going to be for a limited time, of course. And of course, if you're playing along with our blog hop, there's lots of amazing prizes up for grabs too. And I have all those details over on my blog, and there's a link for that in the description box as well. So yeah, good luck with the hop. I think it's really fun and there's so many amazing projects happening. So yeah, what a talented group we've got participating today. I'm blown away by their projects. So do hop along and see them all, because you will be so inspired. Now, happy with how things are looking, but I do want to just trim the edge of this because I like the idea of having a bottom trim at the base of my page. And I liked the florals, but I felt they were too dominant and everything was too bright and leery. So I thought, yeah, using that same soft pink would just balance off beautifully. And I'm going to cover a lot of that top section on that piece anyway, so it made sense to use that. So just a 1/2 inch trim. And that floral Progress I cut at 5 inches as well. So just just small. And as you can see, I've tucked it in with that inset piece, as well as my photo will go in there as well. We'll tuck the other one in like so. Thinking about florals there, but I'll probably use my stamped ones instead because I love that Celebrate Today stamp. It's too pretty. Yeah, and oh, so many possibilities with this one. It's just gorgeous. It's so pretty, and the colors just, yeah, divine. Look at that. That's more like it. Now I feel like I've got a plan. So let's get started, I think. Going to start with the stamping first. As I said, that lovely Hello to Celebrate Today stamp is beautiful, and will yeah, I think that'll look gorgeous. So I've stamped it in black, and then I've got out my liquid water, my Pinkfresh Studio liquid watercolors, and the colors are, oh, let's see, bubblegum pink, there's clementine, I've got the key lime color, and red apple. That's the one I couldn't remember. Red apple. I was trying to think. So I'm combining those colors today. Oh, and of course the saffron yellow as well. But I'll have a list of the colors I've used in my description box for you as well. So, but just using watercolor today to fill my stamps with. I could have perhaps stamped in color. I do have the fabulous Pinkfresh Studio stamps as well, but the watercolors I just thought would really flatter and recreate that similar tone as the original image that I'm using on my layout today. So that was my reasoning for that one. And yeah, just blending my colors to get similar tones so that when they are finished, hopefully they will really resemble the piece that's in the center of my layout today, and hopefully look like actual die cut pieces that perhaps I didn't stamp. They're actually, you know, straight from the packet and look that fantastic. So fingers crossed. But of course, when you've got such high-end products, you're not going to have problems. And you'll see in a moment, I'll speed this up for you, but just how fantastic they look. Because when you're painting, of course, the colour goes on, but it sits for a while and you don't actually see that finished result straight away. So the intensity of the colour, there you go. Look at that. And there, of course, is coordinating dies, so you don't have to worry about snipping away for hours. I love that. My fussy cut fingers say thank you so much. And yeah, look, I think that's a pretty good match. So yeah, I'm definitely going to incorporate that now into my design. And of course, as you saw, I showed you a full sheet of that paper. That's because when you buy the 12 by 12 paper pack, you do get 2 of every paper because, you know, they're double-sided. So that way you don't have to decide between your favorite sheet of paper. I love that when there's 1 of each side. So yeah, because I'm a B-side fan as well. So yeah, look at that. They do look like they're die cuts. I love it. They're so pretty. Very happy with how my stamping turned out today. And what a lovely way to use the liquid watercolors as well. Just divine. So time to get started now. I'm going to stitch things into place with the machine because I like the idea of running some machine thread through this one as well. And I'm just going to use, yeah, a little half section of that one, I think. I don't want it too dominant, so I'm just going to tape what I want in place. Of course, I'll only use a tiny bit of tape because I like to have all my fronds and the leaves sort of popping up just ever so gently. I do love that little bit of soft dimension always on my pages, that bit of texture, especially when it's such a pretty page, because I can't, you know, I don't want to add lots of mess to my page, but I do need some texture at the same time. So it's a lovely way to incorporate that gently. And same with the machine stitching too. So I'm actually going to run my machine through my title as well to hold my title pieces in place, and through that little scalloped ephemera piece too. So there you go. It's messy and it's a bit raw, but I like that. And then, yeah, I'm speeding things up because I'll start sticking things down now. Just popping in those gorgeous papers. Aren't they divine? Just, I can't even. Just beautiful. Just dress the edge on that one and then inserting my florals where I think I need them. I couldn't decide for a while there. So I fuss around. This is what happens. I have these plans and then of course I change them as I go. But I think in the end this does turn out, yeah, that's better. Really lovely. And it's just a lovely collection for documenting. Look at that. A bit more stitching. It's looking lovely. Those florals are amazing. I can see me using that stamp over and over and over again, actually. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, just popping in my photo with a little bit of foam tape as well at the back, just to keep it, yeah, just to keep it popped up that little bit more so it stands out amongst all those folds, because of course there's a lot of busy happening here, so we need to make sure my photos remain a focal point. And look, I'm really happy with how this is looking actually. It's such a beautiful collection. I'm popping in that gorgeous sentiment that I liked from earlier, the one that says a beautiful moment. As you can see, I've trimmed the top and bottom of it off so that I can use those as tab pieces on my page, one under my frame and one under that trim. And then I actually fussy cut the words out just because that darker, warmer red tone, it just pops so much more on the white cardstock, and I think it really helps you to see the sentiment. So I fiddle with this for a moment, but eventually I do decide where it will stick. And there we go. I think that really works so much better. And then just some beautiful Pinkfresh Studio jewels as scatters to finish my page. And there you go. Simple, beautiful, and oh so pretty with the gorgeous Celebrate collection. I hope my layout has inspired you today and that you will join in on our amazing blog hop. As I said, lots of prizes up for grabs. All the details are, of course, in the description box below. Don't forget to press those like and subscribe buttons. And thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful, happy arty days. Bye.